December 9, 2022, around 12 p.m. A Flagler County Sheriff's deputy approaches a middle-aged woman who was seen panhandling in the middle of traffic on the Palm Coast Parkway with two boys. All three were wearing yellow reflective vests and holding buckets. They were also carrying signs, indicating that they were collecting money to fund a family member's funeral.
So I understand what you're doing, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. However, we cannot have you guys walking in the middle of the roadway. Okay, it's interfering with the flow of traffic. It risks you getting hurt or one of them getting hurt and someone else getting into a crash. Okay, so I understand. I don't know if you have any. Did you have any permits? You have to also have a permit to solicit. Okay. You what?
I don't have this permit.
You don't have a permit? Okay. So yeah, that's another thing that you have to do. You have to make sure that you're pulling the right permits too, okay? Again, I'm sorry that you're going through this. I'm not trying to be inhumane or discredit what you're going through at all. I understand you're probably going through a lot of pain, but you can't be out here walking in the middle of the roadway. Okay. How many of you are out here?
4.
4? Okay. Do you have a way of calling them so they can all come here so I can tell them the same thing? When did this happen?
Yes.
Where?
France, Europe.
Where?
Europe, France, France.
Was that your daughter? Your niece? Was she like vacationing over there? Was she living over there?
Yeah, living.
Though not impossible, it's oddly convenient that her niece would pass away in another country, where her passing can't be simply and immediately verified by a death record.
Do you have someone else over there on that side?
No, but
I don't know where they went. I saw him, but I don't know where he went. Where are you parked? Did you drive here?
no.
You walked here?
Me too. Bus
You took a bus here? Where do you guys live?
in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville? Were you guys over here previously on the other side of the parkway?
No.
No?
Because this
This day.
Just today?
Yeah.
Okay. So is this your mom? Okay. So what I was telling her is I'm sorry what happened to your family. It's very tragic. I'm sorry that you're going through that. However, we can't have you guys walk. I wish you guys the best of luck. Okay? I'm sorry that your family's going through this. If you can, just relay the information to the other guy. I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
But please be careful. Please be safe. Okay?
Okay.
Do you guys have any ID with you?
No, for
No? What's your first name?
Dumitru.
What is it?
Dumitru.
Spell it for me.
Dumitru Maria.
Okay. And that's your last name?
Maria.
Maria is your last name?
No, this.
That's your last name? That's your last name?
Family.
And this is your first name?
Maria, yeah.
Do you have a middle name? Do you have a middle name?
This.
No?
The officer goes back to a patrol car to quickly run the suspect's information so she can log their interaction and get the family on their way. However, when the officer re-emerges from the patrol car, there's a big problem.
When did this happen? When did you said your niece? What's her name?
Maria.
Maria? Okay. And when did she pass?
3 days ago.
3 days ago? Okay. So in September, did you have another niece named Maria that passed?
Huh? Ish, I.
You and your 2 sons were on the other side doing the same thing, collecting money for a funeral.
May.
Yes. Your name and your date of birth that you gave me? Yeah.
3 days ago it's happened.
No.
No, September.
No. So what funeral were you trying to save money or collect money for in September?
No, I.
You're lying to me.
No,
I don't like being lied to.
I don't like it.
Ma'am?
I swear.
And the fact that
So
you're
we have videos. Your face is on
Me.
any video
I
we
recognize you from last time I talked to you and your 2 sons.
In Jacksonville,
Here,
here.
on the other side. Yes.
No, I swear
You swear?
Yeah.
You're gonna swear to God? Really? That's a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself trying to do this in front of your 2 kids.
It's first time.
No, it's not. I am telling you, I recognize you from last time I talked to you, and the name and date of birth you gave me, and the same story you gave me is the same one you told the other deputies on the other side of Palm Coast Parkway by Belterre. Lying to people for money? Really? Let's start over. Why are you collecting money? What do you need help with?
Mine is died.
Get out of here. Get out of Palm Coast. Do not let me see you doing this again. Do not let me see you doing this to your kids again.
And that goes for whoever's down the block still too. The other people down the block. Is anybody else with you?
It's my.
Let me put it this way. Next time I see you out here with your 2 kids, I'm calling DCF.
Yeah.
And I will be sure that you're going to get every citation I can think of.
Yeah. But
This is not okay. You lying is not okay. You want your kids taken from you? Putting them in danger? Allowing them walk in traffic, collecting money, lying to people? Why are you lying?
I don't lie. I swear. It's my niece. Had only 19 years from April, May 20. It's my niece. I don't lie. I swear.
You told the other deputies the same thing in September. Yes. You wrote your name down. I looked it up, and it pulled up in September of this year.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri is name common.
No, it's not. No, it's
I am
not.
Romanian.
Okay.
From Romania.
And in Flagler County, there's only one person that popped up, and that's you.
Yep. And my child.
Yep.
My son.
Yep. Yep, wearing green vests with 2 juvenile males, holding a sign saying they're collecting money for a funeral. So again, do you want to keep lying?
I don't make this. It's first
You're
time
a
I
liar.
come
You're
here.
lying.
First time.
You're lying.
My
Stop
name.
lying. Yes. Your name and your date of birth.
Technically, the suspect does have valid reason to be concerned, since lying in order to obtain money is an arrestable offense. Florida statutes section 817.034 defines the crime of scheme to defraud as a systematic, ongoing course of conduct with intent to obtain property from one or more persons by false or fraudulent pretenses, representation or promises or willful misrepresentations of a future act. Scheme to defraud is a third-degree felony if the amount obtained is less than $20,000.
I am for first time this.
No, stop lying. Stop lying. I understand if you're going through a hard time, and I'd be more than happy to help you and give you resources to help you with whatever it is you need to help get you by. Because I get it. It's been a hard year for a lot of people. Finances have been very hard. Not everyone can afford to get by. And I'll be more than happy to help you with that. But you won't stop lying. I can't help a lot. How can I help you rather than you coming out here with your kids collecting money and lying to people about it?
I don't lie. I don't lie. My brother is different. Please.
Well, then she didn't just die 3 days ago. Then who were you collecting the money for the funeral for last month, or in September? You're gonna get absolutely nowhere in life by continuing to lie.
I promise. I come. I don't come. I go home with my children. I don't come.
That's not up to you. That's up to us to decide at this point. Because you and your 2 kids are a reoccurring issue. And I'm not going to sit here and blame them because they're just doing what their mother asked them to do. They're following your example that you're leading for them. So this falls on you as a mother and as an adult.
And it could possibly fall on her heavy, as placing one's child in such dangerous conditions could constitute child neglect or abuse.
Huh?
I am honest. I tell you the truth.
Is that true? You can't even look me in the eye.
I tell you the truth. I don't lie.
Why? Okay, so look at me and tell me, why are you out here?
From Maria.
Who's Maria?
My niece.
Your niece? What happened to your niece?
Accidental. The boyfriend is still alive, but Maria died.
And where are they at? Where are they at?
Friends.
And when did this happen?
3 days.
You're lying. You gave me all the indicators that you're lying.
The officer isn't lying. Her answers are abrupt and robotic, as if they've been practiced. She then proceeds to overshare, going far beyond the question that was asked, which is also an indicator of dishonesty. The suspect then pretends not to hear the officer and asks her to repeat a very basic question, a tactic commonly used to buy time to think. And finally, she slips up and says that the accident happened 2 days ago, when she previously said 3.
I talked to you before, and before it was for someone with cancer.
With cancer.
Someone, don't know who, one of your family members with cancer. And then the last time it was for the same thing.
I come from cancer.
Not you. You guys were saying you were collecting money for a family member that had cancer.
Given her evasive behavior so far, it's more than likely that the suspect understands just what the officer is saying here, and is using the language barrier as an excuse not to communicate effectively. The suspect would continue to lie until at one point the officer had enough and she was arrested. Her sons were handed over to a family member while she was taken to the Flagler County jail. She would eventually end up admitting that the funeral was a ruse, but it would be far too late by then. She was hit with charges for child neglect, obstructing a highway, giving a fake name to law enforcement, and, of course, scheme to defraud. Her bond was set at $16,500. A huge thank you to WKMG News 6 Click Orlando for providing us with this video. You can view and drop a like on the raw footage over on their channel. If you want more of the craziest police encounters, have a look at our previous videos and subscribe to be notified of brand new police stops.